Brothers and sisters, I need you to put your hand against the TV screen right now. Put it up against the screen right now. Put it against my hand, brothers and sisters. And send me that $10. Okay. Let's say you're an animal lover. Okay? Let's say you like pets. Let's say you have pets. And if you're not an animal lover, just pretend that you are, because that would make this hard for me. Because, yeah, it would just make it hard to pretend you're an animal lover if you're not. Okay, so you've got this horse. Let's start there. Let's go Bolshoi, and we'll end Melancholy. Okay, so you got this horse, and you love this horse. I mean, you never had sex with it. We're not talking about bestiality here. That was for shock therapy, okay? Remember I talk about props, and, you can consider that a Foley artist's sound of a judge's hammer going down when I say I rest my case. Okay, I have to do it all. I'm a one-man show. Okay, this is a one-man show. And it's pro bono, I might add. Okay, it's pro bono. Because I seem to like you. Well, I like myself too, if I'm being honest. Ego, pride. This way I get to live forever in the machine. Okay, transparency, here we go. What was I going to start with? Yeah, okay, we'll start with that. So you got this horse. You love this horse. You out there hot, walking it, whatever them horse walkers call it. You're brushing it down constantly. You make little ponytails in its mane. It's just so damn cute. Would you trade your life for that horse? I mean, if a guy came into your stall right now with a 45 and said, look, I'm going to blow your brains out or the horse's, choose. Which one would you choose? Okay, let's say it's not a horse. Let's say it's not a horse. Let's say it's okay, well, I don't want to do pony horse because that's just stupid. They're cute, but it's stupid. So, okay, we'll just go to Sabaka. Let's say you love Sabaka. You're Sabaka. You're a dog. Same thing. Choose, you or the dog. Same scenario. Intruder comes in, 45, says, choose. Now, for expediency's sake, and because I respect my non-viewing audience, I'm just going to move along real quick. So, that amoeba's floating around your petri dish, and the guy comes in with some bleach, chlorine bleach, a vial of it, an ampule of it. God, I'm way too anal with my descriptions. I know, right? And holds that vial of chlorine over that petri dish and that little amoeba in there and says, I'm either going to pour this vial of chlorine on top of your amoeba or I'm going to shove it down your throat. Choose. Consider it like satanic chlorine, like instantly deadly. Black arts chlorine. Consider it like, just really bad chlorine. Of the superfluid kind. It doesn't really make sense, but it sounds good when I said superfluid. Just said because you're like wondering what superfluidity. I know. Google it. So, which one are you going to choose? Well, I'm going to guess that you're going to choose your brains over the horses. That's what I'm going to guess. I'm going to say, if you are a sane, sober, rational human being, do I have to add sane? Can I just get rid of that one? Because what is sanity really? That's like relativity, you know what I mean? If you're a reasonable human being, I'm willing to lay money on you walking away and the horse laying down. So, he chose himself over you, the amoeba in the petri dish. It just doesn't make sense. If you sit and think about it, it just doesn't make sense. Here, I will play devil's advocate. Let me sit up for this. Because I can summon that voice, unfortunately. I'm just going to do a retake if you take it away from me. Thank you. I am staunch. Now you just took it away from me again. I'm about to start over. I'm going to try it. I'm going to crib back in my mind because there's no cribs on this one. Oh, no, I'm not giving up. He chose himself over the amoeba. He chose to off himself, in effect, over the amoeba. Yeah, that's apropos. Thanks, God. So, if God, you took the voice away. You brought back my loving voice. If God is omniscient, if God is omnipotent, if God is all that and a bag of chips, if God, if there is a God, why would he do that? For an amoeba and an amoeba. I can't go much lower than that. Life starts to get the definitions of life start to get kind of choppy when we get down to, why would he do that? Help me, Father. The stories help me. Why would he send his son to the vineyard? Help me, Father. I can't remember the story. Why would he send his son to the vineyard knowing that his son was going to be murdered by the men? Murdered by the amoebas. If you think on that too long, that's going to hurt your little head because it's already hurting mine. Yeah, there's an apropos angel bell of affirmation. It's already hurting mine. And I got a lot of head up there. I got a big fat head. And it's hurting my head. Here, I'll give you a for instance. Just a quick for instance. Another one of my saws. I know I have my moments. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And I am my own worst enemy. I just messed some people evenings up tonight, God Daddy. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. Because I even messed myself up a few times going back and sniffing it and looking at it and going, what did I write there? Oh, my goodness. See, it's on a par with that. It's like, it doesn't make sense. It's like zero in the denominator. It's undefined. There, boys and girls. Oh, I'm being a total dork, ain't I? I know, right? I know, because I can. Because I love you. Shush. I'll summate with this. There, boys and girls. This concludes our lesson for the day. And, well, there's probably going to be another one because I love to hear myself talk. After this, after I smoke more pot. There, boys and girls, is an example of selflessness.